Good morning, or afternoon, or evening. It's currently 9:30. It's November 12th, Wednesday. And this morning, or today, I wanted to film just a day in my life, because all my videos have been a week, and I'm kind of getting bored of that, so I wanted to try something a little bit different. And in my last video, I also mentioned that I wanted to go into the city and be a little adventurous. I also wanted to show like some products that I use and a little more like in depth into like what I do in my life and what my everyday kind of looks like. So here we go. Jacob's mom actually put me on this. It's like my new favorite, and I don't buy it all the time, or she gifts it to me. But it's the Tombolt Deluxe Face Cream, and it's truly my favorite. And it smells a little bit of licorice, which I don't prefer to eat licorice, but I do enjoy the smell of it. This is my holy grail, the e.l.f. Halo Glow. I use this every single day. Every single day. Also, do you want to know a fun fact? It's not actually fun, but remember 2 vlogs ago, I bought this mirror down at the second-hand shop close by. I bought it for 75 crowns, and then Jacob and I went to IKEA the other day. Guess how much it is brand new? 50 crowns. Yeah, I got ripped off. I paid 25 extra crowns for a used mirror. I use my hands. I used to not be like this. If you used to watch my old YouTube videos when I do makeup, I was not like this at all. I would always use a brush or a beauty blender. Maybe I need to get back on that. I don't know. I feel like it blends better. It looks like natural skin. My skin has been pretty good recently. Not too bad. Usually when I come to Denmark, it's not so great. I don't know if it's just like a change in what I eat and drink. The water is different, which reminds me, I need to get some water. I usually like to have like a glass in the morning and set myself up for success for the day. Elsewise, I'll just forget about it, and then I will try to chug water in the evening, and then I'll have to pee my pants when I go to bed. Okay. If I have a blemish, I'll go ahead and use my Glossier little concealer. I've also had this for quite a while, the Stretch Concealer, and I just actually use a brush for this one. Just kind of pat in some of the product wherever I have blemishes. I really just wanted to film a day in my life instead of like a whole week. I find that because I'm not working and doing something fun every single day, it's kind of hard to film and make it a cohesive video. So I feel like my last video was just a little bit all over the place, and it's getting a little repetitive. Like, I am spending my weekends doing stuff. We're in the process of finding something larger apartment wise, which, you know, I'm doing the same things at home, cooking and a little fun here and there. So that is kind of getting a little bit boring. I'm even bored of myself, so I know you guys are bored. Then I use my Halo Glow contour, and I've also used this for such a long time. I think that when e.l.f. came out with their Halo Glow products, I fell right on the bandwagon, and I never fell off. Sometimes this does this, and it was weird. Yeah, why does it do that sometimes? As I was saying, I never fell off that bandwagon, and I have been using this for quite a few years. I don't know what I'm going to get into today, but I want to go into the city. I want to take a little walk. I want to do a little something different, and young me really truly inspired older me. I used to do so much when I lived here before, and I have fallen short of that. I was a little carefree back then, and maybe I spent a little bit too much money when I would go out and do stuff. But now that I'm a little bit older and wiser, I feel that I shouldn't be going out to spend money, but it doesn't mean that you can't go out and not spend money. So that is the plan for today. Another e.l.f. product, I use the Brow Lift, and I kind of just use my finger for this. I just smudge it up a little bit, just kind of do that, and then I go back over it with, what do you know, this little e.l.f. Wow Brow Tinted Gel. just to add a little color to my face, I use this. It is also Tombolt, which is a Danish brand, guys. Sorry for the US. And you can't get it in the United States. I've tried to. Honestly, everything came off the back, so I don't even know what color it is. It's a light pink color, but it kind of just adds a little life back into your facey. I feel like I used to be a lot more into makeup when I was a little bit younger, and as I've gotten a little older, I find that I can do my makeup within like 5 minutes. I think that is something I could spruce up a little bit. I don't know how to make it look just like, make it really pop. I do feel like maybe I need a setting spray, because I think that sometimes by the end of the day it looks like I have no makeup on. So maybe I need to invest in that. If you know a good face setting spray, let me know. Lastly, I just do my lashes, and I always have to use a curler, but I recently splurged quite a bit on this mascara. I saw this girl on TikTok using it, and her lashes are freaking bomb. Mine don't look like that, but I do like this. I don't think that I'll buy it again, but it's the Hourglass Unlocked and Instant Extensions. Does anyone else focus so hardcore when you're doing your eyelashes? Trying to find a lipstick. I thought I packed some. Yes, I did. I've been loving to wear some lipstick because I think it kind of just makes your basic everyday makeup pop just a little bit more. This is a Becca, I don't even know, I got this at like TJ Maxx. Becca Sunday Ultimate Lipstick Love. Just putting on my everyday jewels. I wear these earrings like every single day, just little gold hoops, and my wedding ring. And maybe I'll feel like putting on some more once I know what I'm going to wear and can accessorize. I think I figured out what I'm gonna wear. I'm just gonna wear this denim top that I thrifted with these vintage Levi's that I also thrifted back in Ohio before I came on this trip. And I haven't felt so confident in these pants because they're quite baggy and I feel like a little bit of a slob, but I think that that's kind of the style here. And not to be a slob, but like to have the baggy pants. So I think I'm gonna go for this. And then I was just thinking to wear the bomber jacket that I recently thrifted because I just checked the weather and it's gonna rain. So I just wanna wear something chill and relaxed. And let's go to the city, see what we can find, and have a really good day. Sitting here in the King's Garden enjoying the day. It hasn't rained yet, so it's been nice to just sit here, listen to the birds and everything else that's going on here in the city. I might walk a little bit more into town to see if there's some Christmas markets that are being put up. Got back from the city and I'm gonna make a little snack. I walked like 13,000 steps walking there around the city and then back home. And then I wanted to show you guys how I do my nails. But first snack, then nails, and then later this evening I'm going out to eat with my friend Isa, so I'll bring you along for that as well. I've had a little snack and now I'm gonna do my nails. I've always loved doing nails and I'm very particular about how I do my nails, and that's kind of why I stopped going to the nail salons, and also the price. So I've had this light since, I don't even know, sometime in high school. I got this for Christmas. Santa brought me this UV light that I have for my gel nails, and I bring it every single time I come to Denmark because I am obsessed with doing my nails, adding different designs and rhinestones and drawing things on my nails. So today I'm gonna do something a little bit more relaxed. I'm just gonna do a light pink. This is the brand that I'm using. It's on Amazon. I don't know how to pronounce it, G-A-O-Y, but I'm obsessed with it. So I've gotten tons of different colors. I just order whatever I feel like, and then I just ordered one color. They do come in kits as well, so there's multiple colors in a pack. And cat eyes, blooming gel, all different kinds of stuff. I've probably been using them for like 2 years, and I find them to be really nice quality. So this color is my most favorite though, and they do have names to the colors, but it's not on the box or the actual polish itself, but it is 1352 is the number that's on it, and it's just like a very soft pink. So I'm gonna do that and some rhinestones just to spice them up a bit. This is the base and the top coat that I use, and what you do is you do a coat of the base and then cure it in the light, and then you add 2 layers of the pink to get just like kind of a sheer pink. You can add more, but I typically only add 2 layers of the color and cure it in between the 2 layers. And then I add the top coat with the rhinestones while it's still wet, cure it, and then add a second layer on top. But that is the final look, and I think they're so cute and just kind of fun and festive. I'm back home from meeting Issa for dinner, and we had such a cozy little girls' night, yapping, catching up, and eating good sushi. When I got back home, I immediately got into comfy clothes and washed my face, and now I'm wanting a little bit of a sweet treat, but I've got some apples that are getting ready to go bad, so I thought I would go ahead and make like a whole dish of apple crisp, and then we can just snack on it throughout the week after dinner. On Wednesdays, Jacob games with his friends, so I kind of just call family, call friends, catch up on my own Netflix series or YouTube videos, things like that. So tonight I thought I would bake a little bit and come up with my own recipe. I've got cinnamon and butter and apples and oats, and let's come up with a little recipe here, and we might have to have a little bite tonight. I haven't made apple crisp in a really long time, probably like 10 years, so I'm not sure if this will work or not, but we're gonna try and see. And I didn't really measure anything, I just kind of just tossed it in, and hopefully it turns out good. It's all cooked, and I let it cool down a little bit, and it's perfect. It actually is so much better than what I thought it was gonna be. I'm just gonna finish this and the Christmas movie that I started while I was cooking and head to bed, but I wanted to say thanks so much for watching this video and seeing what a day in my life kind of looks like, even though today was a little bit more exciting than others. But thanks so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.